Hi everyone. Welcome to another tarot pick a card reading. Thank you so much for being here. Today's reading is Are You on Their Mind? We will see, of course, if you are on their mind, their actions, the potential, and our advice. We have, as usual, three piles. Number one, Moonlight, Enchantment, Magic, and Fluorite Stone. Number two, Dragonfly, Spirit, Change, and Amethyst Stone. And number three, Wild Rose Fairy, Love, and Rose Quartz Stone. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will continue with our readings. Thank you. If you have chosen the Moonlight, Enchantment, Magic, and the Fluorite Stone, this will be your reading. So let's see. Are you on their mind? Five of Swords reversed. Art. Five of Cups reversed. Disappointment. Seven of Cups reversed. The Tower reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. There is thought process, but this thought process is suppressed, distorted, difficult. We will see. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Escape. I left when things got hard. Okay, somebody escaping here because they're overwhelmed. So let's see, are they planning to do something about this? What are the cards going to bring forward? Page of Wands, Hermit reversed, Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups reversed, 10 of Cups, and Moon reversed. Dream, Fifth, refusal of the call. Crown Games, right use of power. Hollow Bone, teachability. Sky Bridge, possibility for union. Let's see the potential, the advice. Let's see whatever comes forward in a more open way. 10 of Cups, Queen of Swords, 4 of Coins reversed, the Devil, Judgment reversed, a refusal of the call, 8 of Wands, some extra messages, Twin Flames, self-love, blocked spam calls, text, too late. Is it too late? Isn't it? We will see. Cope, Psycho, obsessed, somebody who will not let go, and under pressure. Okay, and prosperity, healer, witch, awakening in bulk, staff, stability, Litha, intensification. And yeah, I need a couple of these, and we are fine. We're good. Venus, it says, the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. The sixth house, the work, health, and duty area of your life. And one more. The 11th house, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. Yes, you are absolutely on their mind. This is not just something, a passing thought. You are in their memory. It's like some form of turning point, and it's something important here. Now, your person is having this very deep and complex emotional world, at least at the moment. The Five of Swords reversed and the Five of Cups reversed, as well as the Seven of Cups reversed, actually. Anyway, these cards are showing that there is a lot of regret. We have a very serious regret over what wasn't said. This is why we see, for example, the missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Now, they feel like they walked away or missed their moment. The Queen of Swords reversed is clearly showing that somehow they wonder if you have felt seen, or were you feeling unappreciated. And honestly, probably you felt unappreciated with these cards over here. I didn't act when I should have. They remember things going wrong and they wish they could change that. The Tower reversed is super significant. It shows that this person is trying hard to keep things together. They are avoiding the truth of how deeply they have been affected, and they are still affected, of course. They might seem strong, distant, detached. But underneath all of that, the Seven of Cups reversed is showing that they are emotionally overwhelmed. They don't want illusions anymore, but they are still lost in deep confusion here. The disappointment and debauch of the Five of Cups and the Seven of Cups reversed is showing very strongly their regret, guys, of how it all played out. And part of them still hopes that they could have time to make things right. They care a lot about how you feel, but not so much how you feel about the whole situation, but what you think and what you feel about them. They see all of this as a missed opportunity, but they haven't forgotten what you offered to them back then. And you are still a question. I'm not happy. I made you feel unappreciated. How do you feel now about me? How do you feel about the situation? Now, of course, there is movement. You can see that with these cards. And we have, for the time being, this movement is kind of building beneath the surface. We have Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, even the Hermit reversed. These are cards that are showing that this person is thinking about reaching out, breaking silence, doing something spontaneous that could resolve this difficult situation. The moon, though, the moon reversed, the Seven of Cups reversed, these two cards are clearly making us understand that they are kind of terrified. What if they what if you don't care anymore? What if you don't want to be part of this anymore? Or what if you have changed your mind? They are very afraid of how this time that they have left pass without taking the right steps has affected you and the feelings that you have for them. They see you as, somehow the person that got away. You are leaving them, you're moving forward, and they are here feeling the feelings that they have for you, connecting to whatever used to be on a subconscious level. They needed time to process all these feelings, to make them conscious, to make them clear, but now they are afraid that they waited too long. So back then, they weren't sure that this was the right time for action, for bringing forward the connection. Now they are sure about this, but now they have a new fear installed, and that fear is about, do you still care? Do you still want to see me moving forward, moving towards you? Do you really, are you still interested? Now, they're caught between a dream of union, possibility for union, and their own self-doubts. I refused the call back then. What if you refuse that calling now? How can I make the right use of power here? They feel unworthy for some of you, like they don't have the right to step back in and try to drag you into a situation of the past. The energy is shifting, but they need to find the courage to take the first step. Have they learned the lessons out of this? I think yes, they have learned the lessons. The point is it too late or will you give them their chance? What about the connection? What is coming forward? How should you approach the situation? This could be absolutely a twin flame, actually, or a very deep soul bonding. The cards are saying twin flame, that was self love, yes, blocked and too late. This is not over, but both of you are being called to focus inward first, especially your person. If you're wondering whether it's truly too late, the answer is no. It's not too late, but it's not about waiting either. This is about becoming the best version of yourself, not to get them back, but because you deserve to be whole with or without them. They are being asked to do the same. They are learning about the right use of power and about how to lead from the heart and not from a space of fear. Their soul knows you are important to them, but their ego isn't quite ready. In fact, if we get to the tarot, we have the Ten of Cups, so the twin flame is kind of there. They are under pressure, definitely, because the time they are running out of time, clearly. Even if they are not letting go of the connection and if they are not letting go of this bonding, this person is running out of time and they have to do something about this. It's very important for you to work on your energy, not to nurture this connection, not to try hard for this connection, but to cope with your issues and whatever pain this whole situation has left. The Ten of Cups is showing the ideal expression of this love, how beautiful that love would be, and how intense and important it can become in the future. Queen of Swords, you are being clearly called to make decisions based on your intellect. So make sure that when this person comes forward, because they will come forward to deliver a possibility for union, for resolution, make sure that you don't focus only on the short term, but you really see and you really connect to your intuition to understand what is the future potential with this person. Be strong-minded, but don't be like you are controlling your feelings or suppressing your feelings. The devil shows that there is codependency, there has been codependency, and there has been ego. This person has brought forward their ego, refusing the call, refusing to see how important this connection was, creating a lot of delays. These delays, even though they are coming forward for a form of union, these delays will repeat themselves in the future. So you really have to keep in mind what you want to do and how you want to approach the connection. Do we have a future potential? Yes, but it requires a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of healing, and that healing is mostly individual. So you need to get back to your personal strength, and they need to be capable of taking more specific actions and more, kind of with more direction. Now, you're being guided definitely to hold space for your own healing. Okay. In fact, the Ten of Cups, cope, the fact that somebody won't let go, all of these things and the Judgment reversed. So these are cards that are describing real feelings, and you don't have to rush through them. These are stages that you have to go through. We have the Devil and the Four of Coins reversed. Release the fear of attachment. Release the fear of, oh my God, what am I going to do if I lose them? If this is a divine bond, it cannot be lost, but somehow don't allow this thing to bind you either. Let love lead, but not attachment. You are not chasing, you are choosing peace. You are in a moment of awakening, of course, and love and self-worth are coming together with service, purpose, and soul alignment. And this is why you got over here the 6th house, the 11th house. Okay, it's about rediscovering yourself through this moment of awakening. Your healing is not just for you. This is opening also to your person's energy, and is going to bring prosperity, stability, and a love that actually meets your truth. You're not just somebody that they once knew and they spent some time and other kind of missing you. You're somebody that is there on a soul recognition level. This person still feels you. Okay. Uh, they might not take immediate action, even though we have the Page of Wands, but they might need some extra time to process what they want, how to approach. Do you still care? This requires a certain level of risk. They need to take some risk to put themselves out there and risk to approach you and fix this connection. Of course, the connection is not only for those of you that are in no contact or are experiencing some form of emotional distancing at the moment. It can be for anyone who wants to upgrade your relationship and you are struggling because your person is holding back, is refusing to see the potential, is looking, is being attached to difficult situations and confusing situations and patterns because they care about their stability. But generally, what you need to remember is that this person has deep feelings for you, yes, entangled with confusion and lack of guidance and healing, but still under these circumstances, this person can reach out to you and start creating a very positive and beautiful relationship. You need to act from a space of healing, not from emotional attachment. If you can somehow even be logical over your decisions, that would be something much, much better for you. Because you are not getting carried away emotionally by this person. You're detaching, you are holding back, and when they are ready, they are coming forward to embrace this intense connection. So, do we have a future? Yes, we do have a future, but the cards are not asking you to take action to pursue this potential. On the contrary, they are asking you to wait, to focus on your healing, to focus on self love, and you will see how things are going to be upgraded in a very short period of time. The Page of Wands is immediate, but because of the rest of the cards that are a bit confusing. They are describing an energy that is very confusing to your person. So this is not necessarily going to be very immediate. It's going to have a small delay of a couple of weeks. Okay. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. If you have chosen the Dragonfly Spirit Change and the Amethyst, this will be your reading. So let's see. Are you on their mind? Prince of Discs, Princess of Discs, okay. Prince of Swords reversed. I'm reminding you that the Prince is the Knight in the fourth world. Seven of Coins, failure. Queen of Cups. Six of Cups, reversed, pleasure. Values. We have too many differences. Irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. Okay. Actions. Will there be any actions? Any, I don't know. The Emperor. The Devil. Stuck, stubborn energy, but we have the Knight of Wands. Very good. The Fool. Eight of Wands. Very good. Nine of Swords. Oh, I don't know. Can we use this language? Feeling badly. Moving on, letting go, loving you. Free. And not feeling very well. Let's put it like that. Secrets. You know what? It looks like they're not feeling so well, but yet they prefer to show that they're moving on, they're letting go. Bad credit, unemployed, debt. Jackass, I don't know. Thug, okay, all of these nice words. Shady. Okay, there you go. And potential, or whatever comes forward, potential advice. Nine of Coins, King of Wands reversed, Five of Wands reversed, Three of Cups, the Lovers, Moon Maiden, New Beginnings, Eye of the Needle, Intentionality, Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. Mercury, how you think, communicate, write, talk, travel. Second house, assets, finances, and the things that you value. Together with Libra, the energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Okay, and some of these. Broomstick, clearance. Invocation, ritual. Litha, intensification. Air, imagination. Yes, the communication will play a major role here because you can see very clearly that we have cards that are talking about, communication, exchange of information, of ideas, trying to find balance. We have all the right things, but let's take it from the beginning. First of all, yes, you are on this person's mind, but the energy here is a bit complicated. We start with the Prince of Discs, Knight of Coins, and also the Page of Coins, Princess of Discs. Okay, this is showing that your person is somebody who has been thinking about you in a very reflective way, reading old messages, going through memories. But there is a lot of hesitation. They are very slow to act. They are very afraid of making mistakes. And deeply, they are unsure of how to come forward, even whether or not they will come forward at all. So right now they're very, very confused. We have the Knight of Swords reversed over here, and this is showing confusion, possibly even guilt, shame around past words or actions, especially with the failure. It's like, oh my God, why did I have to say this? Why did I have to do that? The Seven of Coins and the Six of Cups reversed in this deck is pleasure. They are telling us that they are stuck in the past very clearly. They keep replaying what went wrong. And with the Queen of Cups, there is deep emotional, somehow tension. They still feel the love, they still feel your affection. They know that you genuinely cared, but they are like, oh my God, I felt so much. Why did I have to say these things? The Six of Cups, even though they are trying to remember when the connection was going well through moments where you guys spent time together and everything, the Six of Cups reversed is showing that they are replaying very intensely all their mistakes. They are kind of blaming themselves about the situation. Okay. So all this pleasure, all this happiness has been replaced by discomfort, by regret, and also emotional numbness for some of you. Now, they miss you if you are in no communication. They are also missing what you guys had, but they feel unworthy of reconnecting. We got the values over here. Um, they are missing you very clearly. The way you love can never be matched. Okay, so I cannot replace you. You can. What does this mean? You can replace me because I'm upside down, because I'm speaking without thinking. I'm saying things that have been really hurtful, and you can replace me anytime. And we have too many differences. Even I don't know, a difference in your income maybe. The point is this: they are emotional, but they are also emotionally frozen, practically disconnected from their heart in some way. So yes, they are thinking of you guys, but they are thinking of you through the lens of disappointment. How much have I disappointed you here? A new beginning would be possible, but what am I supposed to do? How can I convince you? Let's get to their actions. What are they going to do? This is somebody who is trying to act like they have control. In fact, in the beginning, I told you Emperor and Devil. It's a very powerful combination. Is it something positive? I don't know. In the Middle Ages, it could be very, very, very positive. Right now, I think is indicating somebody who is not willing to go with the flow, to adjust, to understand that it's okay. Maybe they have done really bad mistakes. Something really they made you feel really bad, but they can change that. They can change that if they adjust. Okay. No, the whole situation is very chaotic. They feel, though, very tempted to reach out, despite they are being very stubborn, facing their ego issues, trying to act like nothing is affecting them. They are wearing this emperor mask that is driven by their ego, wanting to hide the mess that they are experiencing. But at the same time, they want to reach out. Mm? Attraction, desire, physical, they want to connect to you physically. You cross their mind very often, probably during when there is no noise, when there is calm energy. This person is thinking of you and they're saying, oh my God, what have I done? How much have I messed up the situation? Now, this doesn't mean that you guys are in no contact, okay? But it means that for sure the relationship, the connection, the situationship is not what it used to be, and right now this person is mourning over this dynamic. Okay. Now, so they keep thinking here, a new beginning very clearly with the Fool. So they feel restless. They want to act and they can act suddenly, message you impulsively, but they are also terrified of what could happen next. But eventually, these cards are, apart from the Emperor, that is very static, very stubborn, and here is a major blockage. The rest of the cards are about movement, even the Devil, because the Devil is the initial desire, is the obsession that they have over you, and they want to reach out. Okay. So, the Nine of Swords is the card where I told you they're kind of losing sleep. There's anxiety. They're going through this breakdown behind the scenes, that you cannot see because all you see is this cardboard emperor type of thing. So maybe you're seeing silence, maybe you're seeing somebody who acts like they don't care, like they have control, like they keep going with their life and being extremely logical. But guys, this person is spiraling and they can't sleep and they don't know what to do. Now, here, I think what we see over here is what is going on in their world. Okay. moving on, letting go, loving you. They are acting like they're moving on here, while we have seen very clearly that they are not feeling so confident at the moment. Secrets, this is something that they don't want you to know. It makes perfect sense with the Emperor and the Devil. Bad credit, maybe they are not in a good place financially. They are not in a good place for sure, emotionally and mentally. Now, if we add also the financial difficulty, the situation becomes very, very difficult, of course. They don't want anyone to know how much they are struggling. And of course, they don't want you to know. You are supposed to see them like the divine emperor here. They don't want to seem weak in front of you. But it is possible that they are pushing you away or staying silent or not telling you what is going on in their mind because they feel ashamed of their bad, let's say, social, financial, and emotional and mental conditions. They clearly believe, okay, that they are not good enough for you. I think the whole thing starts from there. All of these cards that I don't know if they are aligned with, with anyway, probably I will have to fix them a bit so to allow them to be visible. So somehow, it's clear that they don't feel confident that being with you is something that can happen. They have to change to be with you. They have to become a better version of themselves. And right now, not only they cannot be a better version of themselves, but they are struggling with practical things. Now, the mistake of this person, if they have, I don't know, they are unemployed, they are struggling financially, the money again appears. This is showing, okay, it is affecting their self-value and everything, but this is not supposed to be a characteristic that could allow you to choose them. I don't know, if they have a really great job, then you love them more. It's okay, it's better. I mean, it's also better for them. It might also be nice for you, but that's it. And they have a very confused idea about what you really need, while they know very well that you are the Queen of Cups. You have this beautiful energy, full of empathy, full of understanding, and they know from the beginning that you accept them, or that you were accepting them the way they are. In fact, they are telling you, who's talking about values? We have too many differences. They are talking about value. They are trying to quantify. They are looking for self-acceptance through money or whatever is here. Okay. Anyway, in the end, yes, I think like they are pushing you away with all of these concerns and inner struggles. So, are they coming forward? Yes, 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 absolutely. They are coming forward. I don't care how stagnant and distant this emperor looks at the moment, but this person is desperately wanting to reach out, to reconcile, to fix, to develop. Are these cards of stability? No, no, no. These are not cards of stability, but your person is considering you irreplaceable. They don't have stability because they believe that they cannot deliver stability. So it's not something that has to do with you. It's something completely personal. Let's get to the potential. Now, very beautiful. Ace of Swords. I like it. Also, Eye of the Needle here with intentionality. So the truth will be spoken. We might go through a breakthrough moment that will be really enlightening about what is really happening. We also have the Nine of Coins, a card of independence, and the Poor King of Wands over here reversed. And there is emotional and romantic potential here, guys. This is beautiful. Look at this. First of all, will you reconcile? Will you upgrade a bit this connection? Will we start connecting with better bonding and better circumstances? Absolutely, yes, 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 yes. We will stop arguing, we will stop fighting. Your person will start kind of work on the fact that What matters is feelings, good intentions, effort, and not so much their status. Okay, so but they have to start moving beyond these boundaries. Mm. You might be, for example, there is a bit of soulmate energy here, like we have to challenge something, to change and to connect again from a different point of view, from a more upgraded point of view. So this is not a time of immediate union and happiness. It's time of reflection, learning, negotiating. If your person learns to turn upright and do some clearance in their brain, then yes, we do have great potential. This person hasn't forgotten you, doesn't want to push you away. This person has been thinking of you more and more and more than you realize. Replaying memories, imagining what could have been, wondering if they cannot replace you, but can you replace them? Are they enough for you? These are their questions. It's not too late. The cards are showing that movement will come. There will be emotional tension. We will need time to balance this King of Wands reversed and everything. But you can expect some form of communication that is going to be extremely spontaneous. Nothing that will make you feel sure about the connection, but as the time goes by, you will see that this person will feel more and more confident about what this is, and gradually they connect to more independence. Also, if they are unemployed, if they are having issues, financial issues, the Nine of Coins is very positive. It shows that there will be opportunity for recovery, so things can move forward. Healing is happening behind the scenes, okay? And reconnection is almost certain, especially if you stay open but centered. You have to remain very focused on the person that you are, because remember, this person sees a lot of value in this connection. So do not give up. Your love story is in progress, is in transformation, and a union will happen in the future. Okay. This union, of course, we're not talking about this union, about the reconciliation. We are talking about something more and more stable. Now, what is very important here is that we have two cards that are talking about communication. The key to the success and the potential of this relationship is open communication. How you think and how your person is thinking, how you guys communicate, how you talk, and how you bring forward your feelings, potentially without conflict. All of these things are going to be the key to the success of this connection. We have to be gracious, we have to be diplomatic, because we have too many differences apparently. And gradually, you see, again, we have finances, assets, so for sure, practical circumstances are affecting the dynamic of the connection, financial circumstances. But then we have clearance and invocation. Not only you, also your person, you guys are clearing the energy that exists around you, and you are gradually making space for something good to manifest. Intentionality shows that you shouldn't let the past define your future. Choose how to move forward with intentions, and of course, air and imagination is allowing yourself to dream a new dream. So this is why you have to remain centered and you have to remain real in yourself, because that is the way that you will eventually grow and develop the dynamic. Of course, yes, we have clarity, self-worth, ideas about the future. The key to the success of the connection is how we are going to handle our communication and how diplomatic and loving we are going to be towards each other in this dynamic. Your person is not the most diplomatic person. You can imagine that. You're experiencing that already. But this is somebody who will bring forward major changes and will improve as the time goes by. This is what I see. Do we have potential? Absolutely yes. You just need to be a bit patient. This is what I see. Let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. If you have chosen the Wild Rose Fairy Love card and the Rose Quartz, this is going to be your reading. So, are you on their mind? Knight of Discs. This is the king. Five of Wands, strife. The universe reversed. Adjustment reversed. Three of Cups. The Hierophant. Runner, I don't want to run anymore. Unsatisfied, I wasn't happy the way things were going. Time, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Indecisive, I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Okay. So somebody is not deciding, guys. They are not deciding yet. They are coming forward with a Hierophant energy. Interesting. Let's see their actions. Empress. The Sun. Ten of Cups reversed. Two of Swords reversed. Nine of Swords. Page of Wands. Clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying, second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity, only you, devoted, attached, crave, boundaries, no, drawing the line, enough, cloudy judgment, and that's it. Let's see the potential. Eight of Wands. Queen of Swords reversed. Nine of Wands. Eight of Cups. Judgment. Emperor. Eye of the Needle, intentionality. First breath, beginner's mind. Root girl, the disowned self. Stranger, curiosity. Third house, your potential to learn something and your local neighborhood. Okay. Gemini, the energy is communicative, stimulating exchange is possible. Aquarius, this energy is freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Second house, your assets, finances, and the things that you value, and Chiron, your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach and learn remedies. The emotions here are very complicated. Yes, you are on their mind, without a doubt, but this is somebody who is actually wrestling deeply with their values, their responsibilities, and their inner conflict. We have the King of Coins over here and the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is showing that maybe there has been this conflict between you guys, or that this person is overwhelmed with tension. This tension can be inner, or so it has to do with what they want. You can see here how they're struggling with doing the right thing, being somehow they have this tendency to appear like they have to support something important, like they have very clear values, very traditional type of approaches. So this can be something about their mindset, or it can be something external, some form of issues and situations around the overall situation. Now, this maybe this is about family, or expectations, or even fear of commitment. Like, I want the connection, I want the relationship, but with the adjustment reversed, I cannot really focus and deliver what is considered to be right and proper. So basically, they cannot commit potentially. We also have the universe reversed. So right here we see that clearly a cycle is unfinished, it hasn't been closed, and there is a sense of imbalance. They know things were unfair, they know that certain things have been left unsaid. Emotionally, this connection is not resolved for them. I don't know if they admit it or not, but they are still thinking of you and of this connection and the mistakes that they have done in the past. At this point, the King of Coins and the Hierophant are showing someone who is extremely traditional. This is a person who struggles to uh, do something outside of their boundaries, outside of what is supposed to be expected. Maybe they are afraid of breaking rules, of changing structure, but you have challenged something deep in them. You have awakened something real. And with the Three of Cups, we also see that despite this whole thing being against somehow their rules and their values, they are looking for a connection and for bonding with you. It's very possible that you will hear from this person again very soon, in case you guys are not spending already time together. And that will happen in a very social or light-hearted setting. Beneath this celebration, of course, beneath this light energy of the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups, you can imagine that is only a facade, because the rest of this looks like, Spanish Inquisition level of tradition. Your person, I don't know what's wrong with them, but they have very, very, very traditional thoughts. It doesn't have to be like traditional, I don't know, religious or something. They have their own values. And according to these values, whatever these values are, they have to take action and decide and make things right. Okay. Whatever is outside of these norms and these rules is something that is really problematic to them, and they cannot align with that. So you can imagine clearly we have, flexibility on a medieval level. So it's very interesting. Then we go over here. We see somebody who is so traditional here. Yet this card says, I don't want to run anymore. Run from what? They already have the Hierophant. Aren't they happy? I don't understand. Then I wasn't happy the way things were going. Where? Here. But this is their manual. This is how they operate. So what do we understand, guys? we understand that this person they are thinking of you, first of all, okay? You are practically turning upside down their world. Is this something important? Yes. Yes, it's very important. But on the other hand, no, because their world is not that stable. It looks stable. They want to act like all of this is stable, but the struggle is internal to begin with. And then you come forward in their life, they don't align with their rules. They don't align with these values that they blindly accept as tradition. Yet they are like, okay, this is what they will follow. This is a very ugly comfort zone. And right now, it's not even enough for them. They have been running, coming back to their world, all of this. You have been, once again, the catalyst, the energy that is pushing them out of this narrative and is making them see the truth. And they are realizing that I have been running, I have been keeping these ideas there in my head. I have been running from them. I have been running around circles, going back to this narrative, living this narrative. And what am I supposed to do here? I'm not happy with how my life is. But I'm afraid it's too late now to take action. Dual meaning. One, to take action towards you, and two, to take action and save myself from this narrative. I know my inability to make a decision is hurting you. Is it hurting you really? Because in the end, maybe you will decide to walk away from this mess. Who is being really hurt? Them. They feel sad from this narrative. They feel like this thing is a constant battle. Okay, so this person is in a battle with themselves. It's not about you not being enough. It's not about the connection. It's not about you not being able to rise up to the Hierophant's standards. But the problem is the opposite. Probably you were too real, too powerful, too activating, and that scared them. Okay, it has taken away the facade, the masquerade of this Knight of Discs, and they have seen their lack of decision. They are seeing their passive energy. They are seeing all of this dissatisfaction around this life this path that they have chosen here. The Hierophant, of course, it can indicate a third party. It can indicate another relationship that is there. So they are thinking of you, but these thoughts are not light. And if they really want to come forward and claim something and create something with you or develop something further with you, they will do it in a light way. But what comes underneath is a very, very heavy energy of somebody who hasn't really found yet their path. Not the path about the connection, but their own personal path around their life. Now, actions. Let's talk actions. Somehow this person is, I don't know, they're kind of following your social media, checking on you. I don't feel like right at this moment this is a relationship. I don't feel like you guys are close to each other. I feel like your person is on their own in an isolation that is kind of self-inflicted here. And they are thinking, what have I done? I have to keep some form of contact with you. I'm spying here. I'm trying to see what type of situation I can create so I can have a second chance, because the person that I want to have in my life is you and only you. So this person will take action. It's not very direct. Attention. They have guilt, confusion, stress, but you are so abundant. You are so emotionally rich, so beautiful. You bring a light and you bring a clarity in their life, in their cloudy judgment here. All of the things that they see are kind of distorted, because they have to filter everything from all these rules and all of this confusion. The sun is showing that you are still a source of joy and light to them, and they haven't replaced that. The Ten of Cups reversed shows that they are imagining of a happy situation, a happy moment, a beautiful life with you, but they don't know yet. They are resisting the narrative. Can I really be part of this? I'm not so sure. Hmm? Now, the Two of Swords reversed it shows that they are slowly coming out of denial, even if it is very difficult to them because it causes a lot of stress. You do not represent any longer an archetype, something distant, something confusing. You are representing a choice, and even though it's very painful to them, they will choose. And we get to the Page of Wands. Of course, they will reach out. Of course, they are going to be playful and light, just like we have said with the Three of Cups. And then here comes the heaviness, here comes the deep emotional attachment to you, and their need to save themselves from themselves practically. So this is somebody who is clinging to the energy of this connection. Maybe they do it consciously, maybe not. But this person hasn't let go of this connection. They want a second chance no matter what. They think that they haven't said their last word over here. They also know that they have crossed your boundaries, okay? And they are afraid that even if they return, even if they reach out, if they try to upgrade, if they show affection and lightheartedness and good intentions, they won't be received in a positive way. So, yeah, they will reach out, and it's not something very, very distant, honestly. Then, let's talk for a moment about potential over here. The potential is very important. We have a lot of action taking place here, quick changes, quick developments, but despite the quick emotional situation, the messages, the communication, talking, opening up about feelings, we have still defensive energy. The emotional defenses are high. You may feel the need to protect yourself, and you are absolutely right with all this mess because, guys, okay, I get it. They want to do their best. They are coming forward with the Three of Cups, but what is being underneath? What is? It's like you are entering a fantastic house, okay, with all the facilities, the amenities that you want, and it's all great, and you love it. And you go to the basement, boom. Okay, terrible, terrible. And yeah, it's not their fault actually. This person is coming out of years and years and years of conditioning. This conditioning might be related even to their childhood. This could indicate a family, or this could be their own family, a very unsuccessful marriage that has to end, and that potentially will end. Spoilers alert, yes, they will come out of this thing, whatever that is, whether this is a marriage, a family, or a cult. Eventually, they will free themselves from that. And as you can see, Eight of Cups, Judgment, Emperor. And finally, what are they doing, guys? They become your divine equal. This is fantastic, okay? So we reach a point where we are ready to build a new structure. We leave behind defensiveness. We leave behind this sense of unfairness of having to kind of align with the toxic energy of whatever that thing is. They don't have to run anymore. They are seeing the truth for what this is, that they are very dissatisfied with whatever has been going on over here, and they are connecting to you. The Judgment is the awakening. What is the awakening? Actually, is them being kicked out of the Hierophant. The system is not tolerating whatever the system is. is not tolerating their behavior, and they will be kicked out of their comfort zone and into the unknown, into the freedom. Very good. Very good. So it is transforming both them and you, this situation. This is not just about a reconciliation or reunion. This is about new beginnings and with intention. Hmm. It's very interesting, and it's very contradicting, because we are starting with somebody who is refusing to see outside their own conditioning and their own limitations. And we move forward to something that is really open and really strong here. Let's go over here with beginner's mind. I think this is, yeah, beginner's mind, first breath. This is a time for you to approach your life with curiosity and encourage your person. Now that they're gonna wear the emperor's, cloak, you can help them to, with your enthusiasm and your guidance, to start enjoying their life. Okay. Now, disowned self over here, you have been ignoring your needs. You have been dimming your light to be loved, to be accepted, and this is your time to reclaim yourself. What we see in a very happy and beautiful way is this perfect mirroring that is happening between you and your person. The way you have dimmed your light in the past to be loved, to be chosen, to be part of something gracious, what you thought it was gracious, the same way your person was doing this to be part of this hierophant, whatever that was. So you are both accepting the calling of the judgment, going on higher levels of understanding and experiencing freedom. Very beautiful. Now, we have curiosity and stranger, and also intentionality. You can, this is a very important piece of advice for you. You can observe the situation without what? Without attachment. Can you do this? This is where the healing lies. We have new beginnings, we have openings, we have this person reaching a new level of understanding. Okay, perfect. But are you ready to take a step back and say, okay, let's see what this new thing is about? Let me observe, let me evaluate, let me see if this works for me. It might work for them. It doesn't have to be working for you too. Then we have the third house and Gemini. Communication is your key. Be honest when time comes. Don't hold back out of fear. Stay connected to your inner voice so you can understand that something is not working with you. Because sometimes just to appease somebody or to be part of a situation, we're just accepting it. We're saying, oh yeah, it doesn't matter, I will do it because I don't know, I want him to be happy and I want him to be there and blah 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 blah. No, no, please. Connect to your inner voice. I'm not telling you to become crazy and bitter and distant, but speaking your truth, setting boundaries, showing this person how it feels to have freedom within a relationship is extremely important, because you will help them get out of this conditioning. If you start performing blindly according to some rules and say, oh yeah, because a relationship has to be blah blah, and rule number 2 and rule number 3, guess what? You're turning the whole experience into the hierophant. So let go of old narratives, please. Embrace the energy of the Aquarius here. You're allowed to grow, to detach, and to live your truth, and also guide your person to live this truth. Okay. The pain you have experienced becomes your healing power, becomes your greatest power, and of course, the greatest love. So, are you on their mind? Oh my God, yes. Absolutely, yes. Okay. We have potential for communication. We have potential for reconnection. We have potential of future relationships. We have potential of this person becoming more awakened than everybody the universe was expecting. I'm not telling you that they are going to be perfect, but at least they are going to accept that, yes, we can somehow bend the rules. We can somehow be part of something more important that we were not expecting. Sometimes life can give us beautiful gifts, but we are supposed to have our eyes open to grab these opportunities. Fantastic. I love this energy. Love, says the card, absolutely love. Absolutely. This is the type of love that is transformative, that is changing, that is uplifting, and you can be a great guide in all of this in the beginning. Until they wake up and become the emperor, you're good to go. And then you're good to go. Very nice, very beautiful. This is what I see, guys. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, yes, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching. Bye bye.